Good morning, everyone. My name is Sifiso Mkungo, and who should have been next to me is my wife, but she's our camera woman for the day. What an interesting time to be alive. What an interesting time to be a child of God in South Africa. You know, this is a time when the whole world is running around looking for answers. The whole world is running around panicking. But as children of God, indeed, we are called for such a time as this. Exodus chapter 4, verse 1 reads as follows. From verse 1 reads as follows. Then Moses answered the Lord, "But suppose the Israelites do not believe me and will not listen to what I say. What shall I do if they say that you did not appear to me?" So the Lord asked him, "What are you holding?" "A stick," he answered. The Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." When Moses threw it down, it turned into a snake, and he ran away from it. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Bend down and pick it up by the tail." So Moses bent down and caught it, and it became a stick again. Many a times when we go through circumstances, when we go through things, especially difficult circumstances, difficult moments, many a times we turn and we look for more words of encouragement, more of the presence of God. But we forget that what we are seeking is already within us. What Moses thought he needed from the outside, what Moses thought he needed, he didn't realize that he's already carrying it. The word of God is alive. It is active. It is sharper than any two-edged sword. This is not a time necessarily where the answers are outside. This is a time when the answers are within. And what we need more of is the faith in what we already know. Yes, we do need to read the word every day of our lives. We need to fill ourselves with light, because it is the light that is able to overcome the darkness. But without the faith in the words that we are reading, without the faith in who we are as children of God, it is all for nothing. Because we can listen to daily devotionals, we can read more of God's word every day. But if we do not have the faith in who God is, in what He is saying, because if you look at the story, God spoke a word. And if Moses did not listen to what God had said, to throw it down, he would have not known that a stick, an ordinary stick, can turn into a snake. Many of God's words, many of His promises, we'll never really be able to know whether or not they can come true, or whether or not they are true, without us stepping out of the boat, stepping out in faith and trusting Him at His word. The world around us is lost. The world around us needs answers. We can be that light, that voice crying out in the wilderness, calling people back to the Lord, calling people back to the light, showing them the way, that even though things are the way that they are, even though it seems as if all is lost, even though it seems as if this disease has more power, but God is above it all. But God is still listening. God is still ready to stand on His promises. So today, as you go through your day, it is my prayer that you're strengthened with all strength to overcome any words of fear, anything that might stand in the way of the revealing of who you are, a true son of God. In Jesus' name, amen.